Hi everyone. So today we'll be discussing on the topic reversing a linked list algorithm, right? So let's see what the definition part says here. Reversing a linked list means changing the direction of the links. Yeah. So changing the direction of the links in the sense, see here. So suppose if we have one, two. So let's consider the same example. Yeah. So just give me a second here. Final node will be pointing to the null, right? So I'll just write n here, n nothing but the null, right? So see, reversing a linked list means changing the direction of the links so that the last node becomes the first. Each node's pointer is redirected to its previous node. So we have to get here 3, 2, 1, right? So 3, 2, 1 we have to get actually. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 is the output that we need to get here for 1, 2, 3. Yep. So let's move on with the algorithm explanation here. Uh, it's as simple as that. So see, just listen to this carefully. We'll start with the 3 pointers. One is previous, current, as well as the next, right? So we can just make use of the doubly linked list here. So doubly linked consists of the previous as well as the next pointer. Yeah, we know this doubly linked list consists of the 2 pointers. One is pointing to the previous value and another one is pointing to the next value. Yep. So we have the idea on the singly as well as the doubly linked list. And also it consists of the, we can just go with the current, right? Current for the head actually. Yep. So that we can do. So current points to the current node that is being processed, right? So current is nothing but the head. Initially, all the 3 pointers. So previous will be pointing to null, next will be pointing to null, and head will point to the first node. Yeah. That's what initialization does actually. Now current points to the current node that is being processed, and we will be saving the current dot next to the next. So with we'll be saving current dot next to next, right? This is fine. Then what we will do, we will reverse the link. Point the current dot next to the previous actually. What we'll do, we'll point the current dot next to the previous, right? So we'll point the current dot next to the previous. See here, we had considered this example, right? So yeah, what we'll do first we will consider. So this one will be previous initially. This one next will be this one actually. Yep. And this is nothing but the current actually. So current dot next becomes this one. This one what we will do, we will yeah basically we will be reversing the link means we'll be pointing the current dot next to the previous, current dot next to the previous. So for this one actually, yep. So we'll move the previous and current one step forward. We'll move the previous and current one step forward. We will repeat until the current becomes null. Current becomes null. Finally, current becomes this one. Not the current actually. This one. 3, 2, 1 as per this one. Finally current becomes null actually. Current becomes null, right? So we will repeat until the current becomes null. So previous becomes the new head. Previous becomes the new head. So this one is nothing but the previous. Previous becomes the new head accordingly with the example that we considered. Yep. So this is the simple example actually. Yep. So this is it for the algorithm. Let's try to implement the same thing within the form of code. So whatever we discussed within the algorithm explanation actually. Let's do one thing. Yeah. So first thing, let's go with the node structure of the linked list. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just go with a static here class. Why this is lagging today? Yeah, so I'll just go with a node. This is not even showing. Anyways, let me type this one entirely. First, we have to store the value of the node. For that, I'll be making use of the data. Yep, so this is fine. Next, let me go with a node actually. Yeah, let me go with the node. Next. Yep, so this is fine. So this is the reference to the next node as per the discussion. Now let's move on with the initialization part. So I'll just go with the int d. So within the node, first thing, let's initialize data to the d as well as next to null actually. Next to null. Yep, so this is fine. So let me format the code once and let me come out of this one entirely. Yep. So now we need the method or the function to reverse the linked list, right? So mainly we are reversing the linked list itself. They have asked us to reverse the linked list, or we are going with the reversing the linked list algorithm itself. Yeah, for that I'll just go with, see here, static node reverse. Let me go with the head actually. Let me go with the, it's as simple as that. So within the reverse method, uh, so first previous will be null. Yeah, current will be this one assigned to the head, and next will be null as well. We don't have the next value, so next points to the null. Current will be assigning that one to the head as per the discussion. We have already discussed this one. It's as simple as that. We'll just go with the previous equals null. Then yeah, then let me go with the current equals head here, as well as, so let me go with next also points to the null. Previous and current, previous and next are null, current points to the head. It's as simple as that, as per the discussion. Now we have to traverse till the end of the list, right? So let me write the simple while loop here, or the while condition. So while current not equal to null, while current not equal to null, what we'll be doing within the while loop? So we have to save the next node. So I'll just go with next equals current dot next. After successfully saving the next node, actually we have to reverse the link, right? So that's what we discussed. First 1 to 2, then we have to make that 1 to 2 to 1, right? So that's what we have to do. So after we have successfully saved the next node, now we have to reverse the link. For reversing the link, I'll just go with a current dot next. Sorry, yeah, current dot next. Let me assign this one to the previous. Let me assign this one to the previous. We have to move the previous forward, right? So we have to move the previous forward, and we have to move the current forward as well. So we have to do the same thing for the next node as well, right? So we have to move the previous as well as the current forward. So to move the previous forward, I'll just assign this one to the current, and finally to move the current forward, I'll just assign the current to the next, actually. Yep, next. So this is it actually. Finally, previous is the new head accordingly with the algo explanation, right? Previous becomes the new head that we have already considered, right? So let's return the previous. Let's return the previous. It's as simple as that. So let me format the code. Yeah, let me come out of this one entirely. Now, let's write the utility function just to print the list. So this is not related to the this one actually, reversing the linked list. So this is just related to the input output. That means let's print something for the interactiveness. Yeah, let's go with the utility function just to print the list. I'll just go with the static. So this is mainly about the this one, reversing the linked list. So this part actually. Yep, this is it for the reversing the linked list. Actually we have successfully done that. Let's write the utility, or let's go with the helper function or the helper method just to print the list. Actually I'll just go with void print. Actually let me go with head. So this is fine. Within the print method, the first thing, I'll just go with the while condition here. So while head not equal to null, then what we'll do, while head not equal to null, let's print something. Yep. Ln is not required. We will be printing in the same line. So then we can just move to the, then we can make use of the system out print ln later. So what we'll be printing? Data, right? Associated with the head dot data. And also let's leave the space so that this looks good. And we have to move to the next. For that, I'll just assign the head to head dot next. Head dot next. This makes sense. Finally, we have to move to the next line. Now, so I'll just go with the system out parental blank one. Yep, so this is fine. So this is it for the this one print method. It's just the helper method or the function to print the list. Now we are done with the coding part. So we have to go with the example usage, right? Let's create the list actually. Let's create the list according to the code that we have written. So I'll just go with head equals new node of 1. So this is fine. Next, I'll just go with a head dot next here. Let me go with a new node of 2, and the same thing, let me do it for one more value or two more values. Let me consider one more value. We have considered 1 2 3, right? For before actually, so let me consider the same thing actually. 1 2 3 7. Yeah, let's go with a simple example just for the sake of understanding. Now we have to print the original list. First let's print the original list. I'll just go with the print actually. Print, let me go with the head. Yep, so this is fine. Next, we have to reverse the list. For reversing the list, we have already written the reverse method. So I'll just go with a, let me assign the head to reverse of, we have to pass head, right? So we have to pass head. Yep, so this is fine. Finally, let's print the reversed list, nothing but print of, let me pass the head. Yep, so this is it for the main method. So this is it for the main method or the example. We are just going with the 1 2 3, right? So we are just going with the nodes 1 2 3 actually here, right? So and then we are printing, first we are printing the original list, then we are reversing the list, and finally we are printing the reversed list. That's what we are doing with the main method, right? It's as simple as that. Let's check whether we have any error actually, whether we have any error, right? I don't find any error here. We don't have any error. So let's do one thing. Let's dry run the code. Let's try to understand. Let's try to understand this one by dry running, by making use of the same example that we have considered here, 1, 2, 3, right? So we'll be understanding the code even better. Whatever the code that we have written, we will come to know whether we have written the correct code or not, and also we'll try to get to know about the output part as well. Let's do that, and later we can come here and run the code that we have written. So now let's do one thing. Let's start with a dry run, right? So we'll be considering the same example that we have written in the code, the same this example 1, 2, 3, as well as the null, right? Uh, last node points to the null actually. Yep. So this is fine. Next, first what we will do. Sorry, just give me a second here. First, what we will do. So we'll go with the different steps actually. Yeah. So we have three nodes. First, initialization. We will be going with the start actually. We'll be going with the start, and then we have three nodes, 1, 2, 3, as well as I'll just go with the end finally. Let me go with the end. Yep. So previous to the start actually, initially we don't have anything here to the one node, previous node. We have this is nothing but the previous node, and this is nothing but the current node actually. Yeah, that's what we have considered. Yep. So for the previous, it is null. So let me go with the null here. So this is fine. And then for the next we have one, right? Next we have one actually. No, 1 second. Yeah, next we have one actually. Next we have one. Sorry, 1 second, 1 second. So we are going with the initial state, right? Sorry, I got confused here. For the current, we have one actually. Current will be pointing to head, so this will point to head. Current, we have one. Next, we have null. Initially, we don't have anything. Initial state, yep. Next, we have, again, we don't have anything. So this is the initial state we will be considering. This is the initial state actually. So this is fine. Yep. Next, we will be going with the one actually. Now, step one. So initially, again, the previous will be null itself. For the one, the previous will be null itself. And current, now current is one. And the next we have one more pointer this time. We have two. We have two for the next. Yeah. So we have two and one dot next actually. One dot next. Yeah. Points to null. This points to null. I'll just write n here, nothing but it points to null. So this is fine, I believe. Yep. So this is fine. Yep. Next, we have the element 2. So we are done with this part and this part. We have the element 2. Yeah. Element 2, previous is 1. So this one. Previous is 1 and the current is 2 itself. Current is 2 itself. And the next is nothing but 3. To the 2, next is 3. Yeah. Next pointer is 3. So 2 dot next becomes 1. 2 dot next. So we are changing the, we are performing the link change here. We are performing the link change here. So 2 dot next becomes 1 here, right? We are reversing. 2 dot next becomes 1. Then we will be going with the node 2 actually. Yeah. Now we will be going with the node 2. Yep. So we will be considering this node actually directly. Second one, second node. So now the current becomes 3. Current becomes 3, right? So previous has become 2. So the current becomes 3. So current node we are considering this. The previous becomes 2 actually. And the next becomes null actually. Next becomes null. We don't have anything, right? So the next becomes null here. And here 3 dot next will point to 2. 3 dot next will point to 2 after we perform the this one. What do we call? Link change actually. So 3 dot next becomes null. 3 dot next becomes 2 actually. So this is fine. Now we have come to the ending part. So we will consider this one. Current we don't have anything, right? Current we don't have anything. So we have null. So previous to null actually we have 3 and next we have null itself actually. We don't have anything, so we can just go with the null. So finally, previous is the new head. Sorry, yeah, previous is the new head actually. Yep. Yeah, I'll just return head here, right? Previous is the new head. So this is the output basically. This is the basically this is the dry run. Yep. So this is the dry run. So the output that we get after performing the link change would lead to, so this one, 3, 2, 1. 3 to 1. So this is going to be the output. Yeah, this is going to be the output as per the dry run actually. Yep. So now we have completed. Yeah. So this is it for the dry run part. Yep. This is it for the dry run part as per the code that we have written. Right. So the output that we need to get here is 3 to 1. Let's check the same. Let's run the code. Yeah. Let's run the code. I'll just come here. Let me hit the run button. Let's wait for some time. Okay, you can clearly see here. It takes time to compile. Let's wait for some time. I think we will be. So I had to hit this run button, I believe. 1 second. So this will. Let's wait for some time. Yeah. So we are getting output for some other thing actually. Let me minimize this one. I'll just come here. Let me run this one. Yeah. Yeah. You can clearly see here. We are getting 1331. So this is wrong one. 1 second. What is happening here? We're getting 1331. So which is absolutely false actually. Wrong. Let's check what we have done wrong. 1 second. Yeah, let's check what we have done wrong. So here in the main, what I have done, so I have went with a head initially. Next, we are going with a head dot next. Again, we are going with a head dot next itself, right? So this overwrites actually. We'll be getting the wrong answer. So 1, 2, 3 overwrites that, right? That is the reason we are getting wrong answer. We have to go with a head dot next, right? So now let me hit the run button. So now we have to get the correct output 3, 2, 1 and null accordingly with the code that we have written. Yep. So let's see the same. Yeah. See here. 1, 2, 3 first because we are printing the this one original list, right? So we are printing the original list 1, 2, 3, and then we are getting 3, 2, 1, which is the reverse list actually. Then we are printing the reverse list, right? So we are getting the output 3, 2, 1, which is absolutely correct, which is absolutely correct. Yep. See here, accordingly with the dry run actually. So previous we have set this one to head. This is nothing but 3 will be the new head. 3 dot next will be 2. Actually, this one will be the 1 actually, and this one will be the null, right? So in this position, we have got the output actually 3, 2, 1 null, right? 3, 2, 1 null basically, and it will display output 3, 2, 1, right? Ignoring the null, we have to get the output 3, 2, 1, right? So that's what we have got, and we have got the desired output. Now we are completely fine, right? So now we are completely fine with the coding part. So we are done with the this one, what do we call dry run part as well. Now let's move on with the this one complexities, but we are left with only one thing, nothing but the complexities. Let's discuss the complexities part. So what will be the time complexity here? The time complexity would lead to big of n. And what would be the space complexity? Space complexity would lead to 1. So why the time complexity would lead to big of n here? So each node is visited exactly once, right? Each node is visited exactly once. So overall time complexity would lead to big of n. And what would be the space complexity? Space complexity would lead to big of 1 because we are going with a constant extra pointers. That's it. Yep. Right. So we are not consuming any extra space. So overall space complexity would lead to big of 1, right? So the time complexity and the space complexity for the code that we have written would lead to big of n and big of 1 respectively. Now we are done with the reversing the linked list as well as we are done with the linked list algorithms. Yep. So these are the primary algorithms. Yep. So we have discussed every one of them. Next, what we will be doing, let's move on with the string based algorithms. Yeah. First thing, we will be going with a string hashing. Yep. So for now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.